My name is Jason. I'm with Hunter's Friend, and today we are taking a closer look at the Charge by Viper Archery. At long last, a rechargeable sight light, guys. You have no freaking clue how long I've waited to be able to just say that. But we are extremely excited about this one. We have tested it thoroughly, and so far so good. So we're going to take a deep dive at it. I'm going to show you everything it has to offer. Sight lights, for those of you that don't know, is just a little accessory that screws into the port of your compound bow sight. That way in the twilight hours and low light situations, you just click the button, it shines some UV light into your pins, and it brightens the scenario up for you. Those are extremely handy, except most of them run off of watch batteries, and those run down quick. They die fast, they break, all of the above. They can just be a headache sometimes, but this literally solves all those problems. So let's check it out. The packaging of the Charge actually does an extremely great job of explaining what all the Charge offers, but since I have a few days of hands-on experience with it, I'll try to sit down here and break it down with you the best I can. We'll start with the obvious stuff. It offers 3 brightness settings, and that it does. There's a low, there's a medium, and there's a high, and those are 3 very distinct settings. So if you need less light, you've got it. If you need more light, you've got it. It's very nice to have the option. As you can see here, it says it is waterproof and durable, and this very sight light right here, as I said earlier, I have torture tested this thing. I've thrown it, I've dropped it, I've bumped it, I've done everything that would in the world that would have broke an average sight light, and it is still very much working, and I'm so excited about that. Now the waterproof, I have tested it, I've dunked it underwater, and it worked great. As you can see here, you can actually, below the cap, you can see the charging port. It charges via micro USB. The cable is included, and these micro USBs are a dime a dozen now. Most of us have a drawer full of them. So if you do lose this cable, I'm sure you've got a ton of them. But it plugs right there, and as it's charging, or when it's low, there'll be a red indicator light telling you that it's low and it's charged, and when it's fully charged, it'll turn green. And to make it waterproof, all you do is you turn the cap, and it hides the port, which is brilliant in my opinion, thus making it waterproof. And I just find that extremely cool. Still works perfectly normal. Brilliant idea. Now, one thing with most modern sight lights is they are not universal. They had a one size fits one in particular sight situation going on, because most sights have different size ports. But again, these universal fittings cure that problem in a very clever way. On the back here, it tells you the fitting sizes. Unless it's a specialty sight with an extremely odd size port, it's going to fit most modern compound bow sights without problem. And again, the back of the packaging does a really good job explaining things too. There's the cable. It charges in less than an hour. Honestly, it's quite a bit less than an hour. I had mine from, after using it for several hours, I timed it. It was about 40 minutes, and it was green again. So, and the 4 hours charge, it's at least 4 hours. We were getting 4 to 5 easy. So, but if you break that up into small intervals, you never use these things very long. You turn them on for a couple of seconds, maybe a minute or two, then you turn it off. So that 4 hours will last you a very long time in real life situations. So, there's really not a whole lot of worry there either. Now, explaining the sight light port earlier. Now, this is just your basic 5-pin sight, nothing special about it. On this particular one, the sight light port is on the top, but they could be on the side or it could be on the bottom. It just depends on the sight. Now, straight out of the packaging, the Charge will not screw into this particular port. It won't fit. The fitting will be too small, but I've already taken the fitting I need from open packaging from where I got this one from, and it is ready. All I need to do is thread it right on in. It becomes part of the sight, and it will be your best friend when the time comes. Now, it's pretty bright in here, but I'm going to give you a little taste of what it can do. So, if you were having trouble seeing these, if it was twilight and you could barely make out your pins, all you do is bump it, and then you're starting to let some light in. That's low. You can already see how much brighter the pins get. The pins in your housing start to glow. There's medium. Now we're really talking. That's where most people hang out, but as you can see, even brighter. And if it's a really twilighty kind of situation and you're having trouble seeing, that's where high comes in, and now it's glowing like fire. I mean, it's hard to put emphasis on just how handy these things can be. It is a bow hunter's best friend in certain scenarios, and the charge just does everything right. It eliminates all the problems and all the frustrations of what we've come to know as a sight light, and it is a product that we are going to hopefully sell a ton of. We're going to offer it in our packages as an upgrade. It's something we're going to try to get out there big time, and we recommend you looking into it. It's just something that, have it in your bow case, man. Just have it around. You won't regret it. You might not have to use it every day, but I promise you there will come a time where you're going to be very happy you have it. That is the Charge by Viper Archery. If you have any questions about it, give us a call at 877-410-7811 or visit us online anytime at huntersfriend.com. Thank you.